Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm going.
It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now Golden State's starting five. We've got Chamberlain, Luka Doncic out there with Jones, and it's Pettit in at the 4. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Pacers. Chamberlain with the block. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Down low, Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Ewing. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Harrison. To the inside. Love finds Ewing. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Look at Love being patient with the ball, checking for anyone with a better shot on the floor. For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength, but when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul passes to Ewing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Will Chamberlain picks one up. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. And that one's good. Bing.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Chamberlain. Oh, good from Ewing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Chamberlain a screen. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Well done, the Pacers Trader Dance Crew.
Ewing dishes to Dumars. Here's Paul. Nice form on the 20-footer.
The ageless wonder. Paul's jump shot has only gotten better over time.
Bing, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Bing. Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Going inside. Chamberlain, no luck.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Paul passes to Ewing. Over Jones. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Paul. Ewing's got 6.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic kicks to Jones. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Harrison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Offensive rebound, Ewing. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Doncic passes to Chamberlain. Here's Bing. Chamberlain with it. Outside, Jones. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Dumars. Pass to Paul. Here is Love. Defended by Jones. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Bing. Misses the 3. The Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Count that one. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Chamberlain with a screen on Dumars. Doncic dishes to Chamberlain.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Pacers call time here. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Ball against Edwards. A floater. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's Randolph. Sinks that one from the post.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Oh, here's Edwards. Hamilton outside. Outside Pierce. From outside the arc. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. The pass to Randolph. Fades away. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors ahead. They lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. The Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Zach Randolph is out there with Oakley. Then it's Nance. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Francis in at the 2-guard position. Screen by Oakley. Paul for 3. Warriors with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Paul. Paul against Edwards. And the basket is good. Edwards got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Pierce against Oakley. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Pierce has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Randolph. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Warriors leading by 8. Edwards passes to Pierce. Break Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Indiana again missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And the Pacers call time here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Now Hamilton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good from Turkoglu. Pacers trail by 11. Passes it to Harrison. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Love with the screen on Pierce. And here's Dumars outside. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. From deep, Turkoglu. He can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Francis's shot is off. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Bing. Lays it up off the glass. Bing's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Dumars. Can they get it? That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Outside, Jones. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. To the wing on the left. Goes up the baseline. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pacers trail by 10. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Francis. And here's Love from the arc. Pettit grabs the board. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And they double up Doncic. Jones, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The pass to Harrison. It's a pick by Love. That's a floater go. Kept alive. Harrison, the pass to Love. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening. Then he just explodes on the drive.
Dumars, the pass to Ewing. From down in the low post, it goes. Ewing's got 10.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Dumars against Doncic. To the left side wing. Bing, the pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead, ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now let's catch up. with David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action.
Hello.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much. Tearing.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Jones. Chamberlain is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Pettit in the power forward. Warriors leading by 12. Bing, the pass to Doncic. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for him. Good job.
I like it when Love looks for his shot because it puts defenders in a tough spot.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Doncic passes to Bing. Back to Doncic. And the three off target. Pacers trail by 12. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Chamberlain with a screen on Dumars. Doncic passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Outside Dumars. Pass to Harrison. Love with the screen on Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The Pacers making a change here. Randolph is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 12. Doncic looking it over. Left side, Jones. He dishes it to Doncic. He kicks to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Pettit. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Indiana shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. And here's Dumars outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic against Dumars. Jones for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside Randolph. Paul passes to Harrison. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Passes it to Pettit. Now, here's Chamberlain. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Count it. Pettit's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Your PlayStation team, everyone. Show them some love.
Here's Randolph. Paul outside. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got 7 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Bing, defended by Paul. Doncic against Dumars, 6 feet out. Doncic dishes to Chamberlain. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers, Steve Francis.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And the layup falls. 13 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Paul left side. Here's Randolph. No good. Shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way. Doncic right side. Over Francis. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pacers trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nance outside. 1:53 left in the third. Here's Francis. Steps back and frames the jump shot. Francis has got his first points in this one.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Back to Doncic. Chamberlain a screen. Pass to Bennett. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Feeds to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Indiana. It's a 13-point game. Love check in for Indiana. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Timeout for Golden State. The Pacers bring out of the court. Let's turn it up. How do they do it, fans? Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Paul for 3. Randolph. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pierce with the screen on Love. Turkoglu kicks to Drummond. Back to Turkoglu. Clock at 6. From deep. The Pacers pull it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Randolph a screen on Edwards. Paul for 3. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Drummond with a screen on Paul. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
It's stolen by Turkoglu. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Randolph on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Larry Nance. Ewing is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Joe Dumars.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Love with the screen on Hamilton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's Turkoglu. The tray. It's hauled in by Dumars.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Nance with it. Now Pierce defending. The putback.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Edwards against Dumars. Edwards passes to Pierce. Now Hamilton. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
Outside Dumars. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, Indiana.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Edwards dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Arizin, the pass to Dumars. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Nance against Pierce. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Free throw good, Dumars. Chris Paul checked in for Nance. Pacers trail by 7. Dumars, the pass to Love. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Harrison. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. If Hamilton picks that one up.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Paul left side. Kicks it to Ewing. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And they double up Doncic. 5 to shoot. Chamberlain down low. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Warriors lead by 5. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harrison, guarded by Doncic. Here's Love. It's good.
Easy to see why they have Love in at these moments. They trust his decision-making.
On the wing, Doncic, covered by Dumars. And Jones has it in the corner. 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic against Dumars. Chamberlain kicks to Doncic. Kicks it out to Jones. Bing, the pass to Jones. Here's Bing. Pacers with the rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dumar's with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Randolph is checked in. Warriors leading by 3. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Ewing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Harrison. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personnel. Comes up with the goods on that one.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 5. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Dumars misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Doncic. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 7. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Let them hear you.
.23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
5th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Traigo a... Y he prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues...
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
There's some super young teams around the league, but All-Star Draymond Green said, quote, if you don't have vets around you, you're not really learning what you need to learn. I had guys who taught me how to be a pro, so I worry about that because cultures and things get lost. And eventually, if those go, our league will get lost too. Brian?
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors and for the Knicks. And so off the tip, it is New York. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Doncic. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Jones, the pass to Doncic. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Luka Doncic. Made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Here's Wilkins. The layup misses. Doncic right side.
New York foul. Don't change. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Wilkins. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Good D by Doncic. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Billups. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Jones. And here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Billups. Russell with the ball. And then Russell with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Oladipo against Doncic. Right wing. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Wilkins. Good D by Doncic.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And here's Oladipo. Pass to Billups. It's deflected. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now a timeout called by New York. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the Knicks miss again. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. It's Edwards on the wing.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that have some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wilkes. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Edwards with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shots blocked. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Turkoglu. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Birdsong. Baseline try. Pass to Haywood. Here's Wilkes. Clock at 6. There's a screen. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Edwards. Tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Birdsong. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the...
Round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Pass to Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And for the Warriors. Now here's Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they get it back.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Pierce. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Paul Pierce at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now Oladipo. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Phillips' shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Tries again. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
New York, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Pierce. Blocked! To the wing, right side. Six to shoot. Fades back. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Billups. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Wilkins. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Pierce. The rebound by Haywood. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, they need this! It's rebounded by Golden State. Out to the wing. Intercepted! Pass to Oladipo. Here's Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. Outside Edwards. Here's Pierce. To the left side wing. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way. Let's go, fans.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there.
Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Count it. Doncic has got 8 points.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He gets it in there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Here's Russell. A minute 53 left to play in the first half of basketball. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Russell a screen on Jones. Oladipo with the ball. Here's the break. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Birdsong. Six on the shot clock. Nifty move. And the Knicks miss again. Golden State with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Now Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Now here's Oladipo. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Top of the key. And that one hits the back iron.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. From downtown. And he can't get that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people. They go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers and in this game, we have 2 top performers. And now let's look back on that first half of, and that's a wrap on halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They set the pick. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
So on the floor for Golden State. Pass to Jones. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Billups, guarded by Doncic. There's the three. Jones grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Doncic. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Here's Billups. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And again, the Knicks missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Doncic, right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now a timeout called by New York. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Billups. Pass to Russell. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Doncic. Warriors with the rebound.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Here's Chamberlain. They get it back. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes a 3. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now.
Warriors foul. First team foul.
That free throw misses.
Wilkins at the line. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Doncic. Give him 20. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Goes up off the inbound.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Chamberlain. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
He's off on the first. And the Knicks making a change here.
Chamberlain at the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A difficult situation for New York. Poke loose. Stolen by Jones.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Doncic. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Wilkins. The shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, the Knicks shooting only 23% so far.
All right, let me hear you get that.
Here's Birdsong. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Over Drummond. The Warriors pull it in. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Billups. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
19.
Edwards with it. To the left wing. From deep. Shot by Hamilton, no good. Pass to Haywood. 44 seconds left in the third quarter here. Connects from downtown.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's Pierce. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Paul Pierce at the line. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Birdsong. Some solid defense from Drummond. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Pierce.
Blocking foul called on Jamal Willis. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Paul Pierce at the line. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Here's Birdsong. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 4 seconds left. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe. Send it back, Andre Drummond.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Once we get the ball, swamp.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. He takes it in. Here's Wilkins. And yep, it's good.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And for Golden State, pass to Drummond. Here's Hamilton. Here's Pierce. And that one's long.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Wilkes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wilkins. The Knicks keep it alive. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Here's Pierce. The rebound by Haywood.
Well, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
And then Russell with the dunk.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Wilkins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the Knicks shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Here's Wilkins. And that's good from 17 feet.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Hamilton. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist from Edwards. And the Warriors lead by 16. Now Timeout called by New York. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Back to Doncic. Fires the three. The Knicks with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Doncic against Oladipo. Out to the right wing. Sinks the tray. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Chamberlain. Doubled by Russell. Jones from outside. Kept alive. Tries again. Kicks it to Doncic. From deep. It doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Billups. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Billups' shot is off. Doncic on the wing. Pulls it, and again, no good by Golden State. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 14. And again, the Knicks missing. It's hauled in by Birdsong. 16 feet out. And no good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
Mayor, you crazy.
Slam, slam, open space, looking good and standing tall. Be lying, blind, liking pictures off the wall.
A young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool, tried to me back when I was up in school, but I was. These is facts. Any can vouch for me. I can't break no bread if you weren't sleeping on that couch. Put them on TV, my giving out that cloud for free, and I'm not for the game, so you better watch your mouth for me. Ayy, cause it get ugly. But I'm a sweetheart, you can't tell. You wouldn't know what all I've been through, cause I make this look well. I can't send you no money, so don't call me from no, cause I ain't hold no down. So you better not go to I mean that. Watch a couple. I hate I seen that. We got that guy. I won't get in between that. We toss around. We treat these like they beanbags. Think they play up till they meet a real. And I like sugar, but ain't a thing sweet. I will never let another try me like no weak. I'm pretty, but I finesse the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Now, here is Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And another turnover here by Detroit. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Here's Doncic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And they double up Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back to back.
Jordan, right side. Stripped it away.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Kidd. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Kicks it out to Jordan. Four on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
There's the triple. Jones, no luck. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
The Pistons lead it. Looks for Kidd, gets it to him. Again, the Pistons score. On the wing, Doncic. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Pass to Pettit. Poked away. Here's Bing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
O'Neal with it. Here's Tomjanovich into the lane. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. So it's the Pistons now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. He knows they're up against an excellent defense. He's been planning ways to get around that. He said it won't be easy. We have to fight for every basket, but this is our first matchup against them this year. Maybe we can catch them off guard. And if they adjust to that, well, we're going to have to adjust back. We'll see whose strategy pays off better. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
Right wing. Here's Bing. Doncic looking it over. Warriors the rebound. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Personal foul. Team 4. Substitution.
And stolen by Drummond. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And it's Pierce in the corner. Stolen away. And now the Pistons fast break. Whoa, hammering it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Edwards.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
41 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Detroit. To the paint. Chambers can't make the basket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Turkoglu outside. Now Edwards. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Grant gets a wide open look. Offline with his three. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Chambers. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Chambers is aggressive when it comes to getting to the line, using his height and length to get under the skin of the defense.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's sent back by Drummond. No good from Hamilton. And here's Harden. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. It's worked for him. DA, thanks. And stolen by Drummond. Right side, Pierce. Pass to Turkoglu. Rebound by the Pistons. Now here's Harden. Here's Chambers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Abdul Rauf. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Warriors trail. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And that one's good. Bing.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And he dunks it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Chamberlain. Sweet move. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. And they double up Jordan. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses. To the inside. Now Chamberlain. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. Outside, Jones. Chamberlain a screen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Down low. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Doncic. And he goes big with a dunk right over Jermaine O'Neal.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Jordan on the wing. It's stolen by Jones. By himself. And Jones slams it in.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Pass to Chambers. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution.
34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Doncic outside. Here's Pettit. Lets it go with a three. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Parrish. Jordan with it. Over Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Tomjanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pistons have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Pistons on top. They're up by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Pistons leading. Jordan with it. Here's Chambers. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Doncic. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Chamberlain. He can't hit that time. And it's Detroit the other way. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Pettit, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work. The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
That one is off. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And he's good on the second.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Pass to Collins. Screen by Grant. Collins with it. Turkoglu picks him up. And yes, it's good. Smits has got 4 this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Harden outside. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
Here's Peterson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Smits. Count that one. Smits has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And here's Pierce. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot, high post. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Paul Pierce keeps building on his legendary career. A champion, we know he's a clutch shooter, and more importantly, a bona fide leader.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Kidd with it. In the corner, it's Jordan. Back to Kidd. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Kidd's got 5 points so far. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
To the middle. Here's Parrish. The Warriors pull it in. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Turkoglu. Back to Edwards. Now Turkoglu. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. Pistons leading by 4. Outside Jordan. Pass to Parrish. It's good.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Now Kidd. He has 5. It's Jordan on the wing. Driving in. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's blocked. Puts it up from 17. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Bing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
I've heard Bing say that what he enjoys more than anything is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them into mistakes, and he forces one there, drawing the foul. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it. And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Timeout for Golden State. Here comes the ball destroyed. Hits the Pistons dancer.
Making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Parrish. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
13 foul.
And the first one drops.
Robert Parrish. the line for two.
Both free throws good from Parrish. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Pierce. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Three-pointer, Heinrich. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here is Jordan. It's Drummond with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Pierce. The 15-footer. Good.
Smooth jumper from Pierce, a staple of his offensive game for so many years.
Outside, Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 9 points. Hamilton. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Tomjanovich. Back to Jordan. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's Smith's missing.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Harden with it. Jones covering. And the jam by Harden.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
Here's Doncic. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Smits. Bucket is good. Smits has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Harden looking it over. To the right side. Here's Chambers. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. Out left to the wing. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Harden outside. Outside, Jordan. Back to Harden. Pass to Chambers. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Harden. Detroit, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
With some arc, Chambers can't make the basket. Warriors trail by 6. Back to Doncic. No good from 11 feet. Now here's Harden. Harden draws the double. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Harris. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Pettit. Lays it up off the glass.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
Harden with it. Harden draws the double. And a wide open look for Jordan. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
First free throw is good, and that will push the lead to double digits. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them. Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden draws the double. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
On the low for my country. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray because I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, God is up. In every lifetime, we don't take no except the oppressors. If you step out of your line, I will protect what's mine. Kahit merong rosaryo, sino magliligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. Roots deeper than water, they're in a village, a river. You'll be in a minute like Nevis for 9. Just have you for my tribe, quickly regret. Abani ko sa kamay, at isang mikropono sabay. At ang tapang ko, kaya nanginay. At halimaw nang sumasabay. Mga bara nyo lahat sablay. Mga rappers na puro bangkay. Kaya walang mag-iingay. I got that Filipino phenotype. Kayo monkey mestizo white, but give me that moreno like that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like those Bali songs and I breathe the need no hype. 2 tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history life. From a now read this weaving tight. They until one might just turn to see no light. Hacienda like Aquino right. Rodrigo. My titles left and right. When smoking mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already. The struggle. Filipinas are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, Nothing on us. Nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us. Nothing on us. Nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Daniels. Down low. And here's Robertson outside. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who's each made an All-NBA team. And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Outside Mullen. Wallace a screen. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Doncic. Here's Chamberlain. Worthy with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And Wallace slams it in.
Wallace, just a fighter. He puts his hard hat on and goes after it on the boards.
It's taken away by Wallace. On the wing, Mullen. And he drives in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Doncic. Oh, Worthy with the block. The shot's good from Mullen.
Really good execution in transition. Always easier to score it on the break.
Doncic looking it over. And they get it. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Dallas leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Worthy with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. The issue that concerns them the most about the team they're facing tonight is matching up with that quickness. He said, at times we may go with a smaller and quicker lineup ourselves. Other times we have to use our physicality. It really depends on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see how this one turns out.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Doncic missing.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Warriors trail by 4 to the paint. They get a hand on it. Fast break, Dallas. Mullen with the three. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Mavericks?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Jones, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And they double up Doncic. Robertson with the steal. To the inside. Mullen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One of the most lethal shooters in the game, Mullen. Well known for being able to fill it up and quickly.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Mullen. And Mullen drops them both. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Wallace.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Pierce for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
With his three-point shooting ability, Pierce can play either the 3 or stretch you out from the 4 spot. And that's part of what makes him so valuable.
Now here's Mullen. He's got 12.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
And the 3 ball is good. Mullen's got 15.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Pass to Hawkins. From deep. That one's not going to go. Here's Edwards. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 6.
The Warriors, 13.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's with a wide open look. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says If you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Knocked loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, then you're going to get trips to the line.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And stolen by Hamilton.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Back to Pierce. They double up Pierce to the left side wing. For three, Heinrich. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Pass to Hawkins. For the three, the Warriors pull it in. And Heinrich gets it to go. Heinrich's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Shoots from the elbow. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. They'll bring it up for the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The Mavericks leading.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
For three, Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Pass to Free. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Here's Worthy.
Well, that's terrific defense by Wilton. I mean, you see the movement, the agility, and then the tremendous length getting up on the shot. Man, that's as good as it gets defensively.
The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. The Warriors trail. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The shot's good from Mullen.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's 2-on-1. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Athleticism on display to throw that one down. Love seeing Wallace get aggressive like that.
Back to Doncic. And he drops it in from the low post.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Robertson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Pass to Jones. Here's Pettit. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yet That's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Warriors trail by 8. Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
A different look for Dallas. Dallas leading by 7. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Free. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Hawkins. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
Robertson with the steal. Here's Daniels. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Mullen. Back to Robertson. Shakes him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Jones. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Robertson driving the lane.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Jones. Pass to Bing. On the wing, Doncic. The leaner. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Outside Mullen. He's off on that one. Good D by Jones. Warriors trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good. Bing.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Mullen. Pass to Robertson. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Robertson's got 11.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
What a yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Putting on a show. Jones bust out the highlight reel there with that slam.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Nice shot by Robertson. Robertson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And the Warriors with some changes. Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pierce. Over to the left wing. For 3, Heinrich. And so here is Dallas. Here's World B free. No good from outside. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And that's on the D. You can't lose Heinrich in transition or he'll burn you.
Here's Worthy. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Worthy's got the game tied up here for the man.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And 101 left in the third quarter. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
15 fouls. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Free. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the shot goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Floyd, good. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. To the wing on the left. Here's Heinrich. That shot missing. Nice D from Lambier. Here's the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Pierce. Outside, Edwards. And it's blocked.
Nice awareness from Lambier on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
Five to shoot. Fires from 14. Mobley with the rebound. Pass to Floyd. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Floyd. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's the Warriors' ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. Back to Pierce. A second chance effort. And he gets the jumper to drop. Pierce has got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Substitution on the court.
Tipped away. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Pass to Daniel. And Kirk Heinrich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas calls timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Mullen dominate like this. He's putting on an absolute scoring clinic right now.
The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And you don't want to allow too many of those shortness with the game right now in the balance.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Inside. Jones, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Good on the three-point shot.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Mullen. To take the lead. Another three for Dallas. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump up.
Boy, they picked the right guy there. When you can't afford to waste a shot, go to a high percentage shooter like Chris Mullen.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Mullen with the slam.
Extending for the jam doesn't happen often, but he can get up and throw it down. Doesn't matter how he does it. Mullen has a knack for getting the ball in the hoop.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 6. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Pass to Bing. And here's Jones. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pettit. From deep three-point range, here's Chamberlain.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Pettit. Over to the wing. Pass to Jones. That shot is off. Nice defense from Wallace.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Money!
Just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trailed by 3. 8 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Pierce on the wing. He's off from 3. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
I'm not sure there's a better guy to have at the line here. Mullen is an exceptional free throw shooter.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment.
I'm trying to walk down when they play. Ask them what they charging for. No, we play with because it's Mando. I was trying to. I'm just saying no. Camouflage, rocking the baby Rambo. Maneuver the Subaru when I be laying low. Them in the field, baby staying home. Over zigzag, what it stand for? Take the stand for. Young, fast, center.
That's Mando. Ride for your click, that's Mando. Bro, that's Mando. Always, that's Mando. Hey, that's Mando. That's Mando. Toy. Hey, that's Mando. That's Mando.
Don't ever call yourself a man if you can't keep your composure. Straight up. Just a little game for you. Back on my fresh off the tour bus. Straight back to it though. Yeah, Lambo Evo. Pressed a couple buttons, parked it right by the speedboat. Sipping on some rare. Touchdown, shot town, mink in the rear. Colored eyes, brown skin, and you know she. Another $500,000 spent, but I sleep good. Talking big numbers with the wide grip. Check it out, only speak facts, so she hit me out. Heated toilets in the bathroom, sending emails out. She got a whole situation, but ready to risk it all. I ain't with the drama, when you ready, just give me a call. I know I'm just checking the mail, but got that on. I'm a little younger than dude, but still big bro. This game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Man, this game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Hey, 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 hey. I can talk like this, cause I live that. Know my background, don't play with it. Hot head, short temper, quick to. It get foggy in my city, can't be acting timid. Might do the mink with the midnight. Doors open up on the Lamborghini like fish eye. This my new vacuum seal my ad-libs and then I send them to the track. Man, this game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Man, this game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Gotta stay on your 10. It's a lot of eyes on you. Move smart. This my new vacuum seal my ad-libs and then I send them to the track. Wow.
Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pata, el dinero, la vela, si quieres más, que busque, andela, si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pata, el dinero, la vela, si quieres más, que busque, andela, si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena.
Porque yo tengo todo, a mí las shorties me hacen coro, que quiere foto, pa' que se le enoje el novio. I got it wrapped around my finger like a yo-yo, just like a Lolo. A mí me gusta cómo habla la colombiana y cómo baila la PR y dominicana. Yo tengo labia, soy muy buena para el habla. Me dice capa, la argentina vino de capa. Su novio me odia porque ya se le cae, pero por si se pasa, traigo yo el y la chavala, atentamente la mexicana. Yo tengo el wow, dime con quién estaba.
Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pata, el dinero, la vela, si quieres más, que busque, andela, si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena.